In this video, we are going to discuss why your keyboard is QWERTY. The answer lies in a story of mechanical ingenuity and a design that's lasted over 150 years. To understand, let's travel back to the 1870s, before keyboards, when writing was slow and messy. The typewriter changed everything, but early models had a big flaw. If you typed certain letter pairs quickly, their metal arms jammed. The first typewriters used an alphabetical layout, which made sense, until common pairs like TH, ST kept colliding. The faster you typed, the more jams you got. The solution? Slow the typist down just enough to keep the machine running smoothly. Inventors needed a layout that separated common letter pairs, forcing fingers to move across the keyboard, giving each type bar time to reset. The goal was a rhythm, a harmony between human and machine. This wasn't about speed, it was about preventing chaos inside the typewriter. The result was a new way to write, one that balanced human skill with mechanical limits. And that's how the groundwork for QWERTY was laid. The story of your keyboard starts with a simple need to keep the keys from getting stuck. Let's see how that led to the layout we use today. Enter Christopher Latham Scholes and James Densmore, who reimagined the keyboard to solve the jamming problem. They separated common letter pairs, like T and H, across the keyboard, forcing hands to alternate and slowing down just enough to avoid jams. The result? QWERTY, named for the first 6 keys on the top row. This layout was patented in 1874 and mass-produced by Remington, a company known for reliable machines. There's even a story that all the letters in typewriter were placed on the top row for sales demos. QWERTY wasn't designed for speed, but for machine efficiency, a compromise that became a standard. Typists learned new finger patterns, and touch typing was born. What feels natural today was a clever workaround for a mechanical flaw. QWERTY became the code that unlocked the typewriter's potential, and it stuck. With QWERTY, the professional typist's era began. The Remington No. 2 typewriter introduced the shift key, making typing faster and more versatile. Offices filled with typists, many of them women, churning out documents at record speed. Typing contests promoted QWERTY, touch typing became the gold standard. ASDFJKL, the noisy clatter of typewriters defined office life, with the bell signaling the end of each line. These sounds and skills shaped work culture for decades. QWERTY's non-intuitive layout actually encouraged memorization and speed. The layout's quirks became its strengths, making it the industry standard, all from a design meant to keep metal arms from tangling. The computer revolution changed everything, except the keyboard. Computers don't jam, but by then, millions had mastered QWERTY. Retraining everyone was unthinkable, so the layout stayed. Early computer keyboards copied typewriters right down to the staggered keys. QWERTY became a cultural standard, not just a technical one. Even smartphones kept QWERTY for familiarity. The original reason for QWERTY vanished, but the habit remained. The power of a standard is hard to break. What started as a fix for clunky machines is now the default for our digital lives. QWERTY's legacy is everywhere because we're used to it. Many have tried to replace QWERTY. Dvorak Kolmak, designed for speed and comfort. Dvorak puts common letters on the home row, but switching costs are high. Retraining workers and changing hardware was too disruptive. Even today, most people stick with QWERTY, despite easier alternatives. The network effect keeps QWERTY dominant. Everyone uses it, so everyone keeps using it. It's a classic case of technological lock-in. We're still typing on a layout made for 19th century machines. Fun fact, the longest word you can type on the top row is rupture word. QWERTY is a quirky piece of history living under our fingertips. If you enjoyed this story, like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of science and engineering.